Hello! Monsters Abound here. Welcome to part 6 of my Throgg campaign. So, if you watched last time, you'll know that we are currently hunting Wulfrik. We have taken over Ice Strait Fjord and Longship Graveyard. We've managed to hold on to the the Mountains of Hell. We did take a lot of damage. A lot of settlements are currently in ruins. We'll have to rebuild those very soon. But yeah, I mean, Wulfrik, he's only got one settlement left, Pack Ice Bay. I know he's around somewhere because if I pop into the diplomacy screen and have a look there, we can see his strength rank is 8, which means he must have an army around somewhere. Now, he is at war with the Bretonnians, so my best guess is he's landed somewhere in Bretonnia and is currently harassing those guys, which is, you know, fine, whatever you want to do, Wulfrik, but it would be better if you were here and I could kick your ass and then take over your settlement. But in the meantime, we're going to just maybe rebuild what we should, some of the settlements that are ruined. Bretonnia and Paravon have confederated and proved their worth. So we've had this one before. I'm going to take them as slaves again. And oh, hello. No, that's not Wulfrik.
My ice age comes.
But maybe we can. Actually, we could get over there. I've been going across a river. Okay, well let's go there. Go into a raiding camp. That'll give us some money and replenishment, and Ralph can catch up finally. Come on, Ralph, join the party. There we go. And Ralph's got a Herskell. So that's going to increase his campaign movement range. Would have been useful before, Ralph. Just saying. You've just reached the army. That's no use anymore. Never mind. Okay, the Mountains of Hell. What should we do, if anything, here? Maybe we need to save the cash for the moment. Maybe? That way we can spend it on rebuilding our settlements. That might be a good option. Yeah? Maybe? I mean, we're far away. We're not going to be able to do any recruitment for the moment. But we should be fairly secure there. So I'm not particularly worried. Famous last words, of course. You know, just wait till Kislev declare war on us and appear with 2 armies the very next turn. Okay, so there's this army has turned up. Maybe we can ambush. Okay, so we get maybe if we pop here and set up an ambush, we might be able to, if he comes past, we'll grab him and oh, hello, there he is. There's Wulfrik. Unfortunately, he's right where we don't want him. Come on Throgg, hurry up, get over here. Okay, so there's Wulfrik. We need to beat Wulfrik in battle. He'll probably retake Ice Strait Fjord, but that's no biggie. We've still got the Mountains of Hell here. If we can get Wulfrik, if we can beat him in combat, then we can have his armies and his settlements all, well, one of them. But the important thing is we'll get Wulfrik. That's really what we want. We just want Wulfrik on side, because another legendary lord will be very useful. Yeah, I thought he'd do that, but we can see what he's got in his army. So he's got a Icewolf chariot, that's no concern. He's got some javelins, no problem. He's got some trolls as well. Yeah, no biggie there. So his army's not particularly scary. We should be able to deal with that fairly convincingly. So let's just auto-resolve that. Lose a settlement there, but no biggie. No problem.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
Leaf, you want military access? Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, so yeah, we've lost Ice Strait Fjord. We've got the raising of the Empire. The soft men of the Empire think themselves a pinnacle of civilization. Time to take them down a notch. Yeah. So we could get technology for fighting one of the 3 factions, but we're not going to do that. What we are going to get is the Axemaker's Stone. Sharper throwing axes forged in larger numbers mean more dismemberment and decapitation on the battlefield. And who doesn't want that? Absolutely. Right. We can't actually get past this settlement without fighting it. So we're going to have to. There we go. Yeah, we'll sack it. We've got a Kurgan chieftain. So Kurgans are one of the tribes of the sort of like Northmen. So the Kurgans are a tribe that could end all others, such are their numbers. Best keep this chieftain as an ally. That's going to income from sacking settlements 10%. That's going to be quite useful. If we go there, we're still going to be in its range, aren't we? That's freaking annoying. Okay, well, let's go over here. Okay, that's fine. So we just need to beat Wulfrik. And I think our army should be fine in doing that. Do we want to upgrade Mountains of Hell any? I mean, maybe grabbing the Cave of Dark Offerings, because that would give us access to the armoured skin walls, and those guys are friggin' amazing. So yes, I want those guys. And maybe the Fog Shrouded Fen? Yeah, sure. Let's go for that as well. And let's upgrade the Trophies of Battle and the what was it? The Beast Tanners to a Slaver's Camp. A living, breathing slave is much more valuable than the soulless vehicle of rotting flesh left after it died. That is words to live by, if nothing else. And what is the Cave of Dark Offerings? Within these caverns, local tribesmen leave offerings to keep the feral mutated champions at bay. Ugh. Horrible. Okay, so can we? Yeah, I don't think we can give you anything. Oh, we could give you the Kurgan chieftain. May as well. That'll be fine. Right, so we're after Wulfrik. Wulfrik's over there. I wonder what he was doing. No, he's going after Longship Graveyard. So that's no. In fact, that actually works out for us. Yep, that's absolutely fine. Wintertooth and so Nordland have been invited by Ostland to attack us. Sure. Winterpire has an unhappy populace, which is going to be -4. And they used to be so happy as well. What's the order? Oh, order there is fine. Look at that. No problem. Okay, Throgg, you come over here. Do some light raiding. If Wulfrik takes Longship Graveyard, we can take Ice Drake Fjord. That's going to let us replenish. Wulfrik will hopefully come back, and then we can beat him in an open battle and get his confederation. Is there? Shall we go for a raiders camp there? Yeah, let's do that. Get all the buildings going on. We do have the construction time -1 for all buildings. We could get another werekin, but if we wait until the Cave of Dark Offerings is finished, we get... oh, it's just +1 capacity. I thought it was rank as well. Shall we get another skin wolf? Diabolical Splendor. Disfiguring Scar. Yeah, let's get Kaj. He's going to act as a scout for us, so we have some visibility, because we've only got one army. Not entirely sure what's going on, so he might be useful as a scout around here, so we can keep an eye on the Bjornlings, or whatever the hell they're called. Those guys. Yeah, it's a Longship Graveyard. That's fine. No biggie. We lost that, no problem. Let's go and can we... Oh damn it, we're just out of range. That's annoying. Right, so Ralph, let's give you Vicious Assault. The Dark God's influence extends the ferocity of the servants' attacks, increasing their power and reach manyfold. And that increases melee attack by +8 for units within 30 meters of the hero, so that's very useful. We are just slightly out of range, that's a bit annoying. So that should be okay. Right. Kaj. We're calling Kaj. You can come over here. What do we got going on here? Okay, so we can get the Famir Balefire, Bale Fiend even, with Shadow or Fire Magic. But if we get Throgg into the territory, then they get +5 rank upon recruitment. So I think that's probably a good idea to do that. Okay, this is actually good. So Wulfrik has marched back to Ice Drake Fjord. That means his units are going to be tired. Also, I'm not sure if they have managed to replenish, but shouldn't be too tricky. But I think we have the advantage here. If we can beat him in a battle, it will wipe his army out. Unless, do we be sneaky? Maybe if we go for an ambush? Let's see if we can get him in an ambush. Let's do that. Because if we can drive him off rather than kill him, we can get him right away rather than having to wait 10 turns for him to recover from his wounds. So let's go for ambush there and see if we can drag him into a fight. If not, no problem. But perfect, exactly what we wanted. That is ideal. We spent a long time trying to find Wulfrik, but we have found him, and we found him before he found us. Because here we come. We've got the Frost Trolls and the Norsca Trolls and Throgg charging down into the line of Marauder champions here and Marauders. We've got Torvald here at the back. And there's Wulfrik. I've decided not to engage him with Throgg because Wulfrik is a good duelist, so we probably don't want to fight him against Throgg. He can waste his attacks against the Ice Trolls and not do very well against that. We do have the Ice Wolves and our Maws of Savagery Skin Wolves, and of course Ralph. There's Ralph. Hello Ralph, how are you? The Skin Wolves look absolutely fantastic. Look at these guys go. Brilliant. Love those guys. We've got our Marauders hitting the Trolls here. I mean, yes, the Trolls are going to do well against Marauders, but we're backing them up with the Skin Wolves. The Skin Wolves are going to make short work of the large Trolls. That's going to be quite good. We've got the Beasts of Tashnar here. They're going to go hunting down the Javelins. And we've got the Frostworm there as well. We've got our Javelins hidden in the back, and to be honest, in hindsight, these guys are too far away to actually engage, to be part of the battle. And they're going to take too long to actually get up. It's an ambush battle, so it's always going to be brutally quick. Which is why we're currently in slow motion, because otherwise this battle would probably be already over, and I wouldn't have time to say anything. There's Wulfrik, there he is. Almost lost him for a second. He is on horseback. He's currently fighting the Trolls. Is he? He's not actually holding a sword. Is he just literally oh no, there we go. Just flickered into existence there. For a minute there I thought he was literally just punching Trolls in the face. What a guy. No, he does have a sword and shield. There we go. So the Trolls are making very, very short work of the Marauders. Lots of Marauders being exploded into little pieces. Throgg there especially doing good work. Nice job, Throgg. The Skin Wolves are, well, I mean, they're just melting these Trolls, to be honest. Wherever, I mean, look. There's a unit that hasn't engaged the Skin Wolves. Here's one that has. So you can see the difference. The Skin Wolves are just tearing them to shreds. Skin Wolves are a very powerful unit, especially backed up by a Werekin, because that the bonus from their abilities, the +8 or 16 melee attack, is absolutely brutal. I mean, it just really boosts them up. And they've got a melee attack there of 59, a weapon strength of 63. They just carve their way through. So let's speed this up. Get the full effect of Skin Wolves melting Trolls. So there we go. Javelins are finally coming into action. They're just shooting some javelins at some other javelins. Good stuff. The enemy Werekin is engaged by our Maws of Savagery. Apparently Werekin count as infantry sized for the benefits of melee damage. If a unit has extra melee damage against large targets, it doesn't affect Skin Wolves. Interesting. Frostworm there is just chasing down some javelins. Torvald, I kind of missed this, but Torvald unfortunately got whacked by Wulfrik. Wulfrik suddenly appeared out of nowhere and started punching Torvald in the head. Torvald did not enjoy that, but Throgg's come to save him. There we go. And unfortunately Wulfrik did die rather than run away. But what a man. What a man. What a man. What a mighty good man is Wulfrik. Obviously not Throgg. Throgg was a troll. It's different. And there we go. The entire enemy column has been effectively wiped out. Obviously we don't want to do too much damage because these units will be ours as soon as we confederate with them. The plan didn't entirely work, obviously, because Wulfrik is now down for the count. However, we have beaten him in combat, so there is that. So we've got some ranks there. That's good. Let's sacrifice, because we're going to have to do some rebuilding. Kislev, declare war. I thought that was probably coming. Yes, okay, fine. Okay, we got the Trickster's Helm, so that's quite nice. A dingy, battered helmet. Looks like any other, but this is a Trickster's Helm, a powerful artifact that protects the wearer, and that's going to be quite useful. So, okay, Wulfrik.
I travel the world seeking jewels. Today you bring one to me.
Well, we did, and we beat the ever-living snot out of you, so give me all your stuff. And all your money. Thanks. Most kind. Good stuff. There we go. So we've now got Wulfrik's... Oh, blimey, they got that one as well. Interesting. Okay. I should have checked how many settlements they had. Never mind. My bad. Okay, so we're losing a... Oh, holy ball. Yeah, okay. Right, so let's get rid of you guys. And Pav, you're also gone. Bye. Right. Kislev have declared war. They might come for Winter Pyre. Maybe. The other option is they'll head for Longship Graveyard by sailing through the Sea of Claws. Now, what do I think is most likely? And do we want to keep any of these units? You know what, I'd like to, but I just don't think I can afford it. Maybe. Okay, so the Trolls are 178. The Marauder Champions are... yeah, they're quite expensive. Let's get rid of the Great Weapons. Okay. Let's get rid of the Trolls. And maybe keep it at that. Maybe a little defensive force would be useful. Let's do that. Now the question is, do we go up and grab Doomkeep first? Tell you what, Kaj, you're coming down here. You're going to keep an eye on the Kislevians for us. And I would like to deal with... There's Leafgold Brandonson. Now his army is looking a little bit weak. Do we just potentially accept we might lose Winter Pyre and consolidate the rest of Norsca down here? I think that might be the better option.
Battle time is feeding time.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to assume we're going to lose potentially Winter Pyre. And then we're just going to consolidate the rest of Norsca. Let's grab Unnatural Healing, something strange, something no scholar really wishes to discover. Governs who dies and who lives in a warlike northern waste. So that's going to increase our casualty replenishment rate. It's going to come in useful. Maybe Mutant Regeneration? Now let's get Hardened Hunters. Let's just upgrade our missile damage. Yeah. There, and there's Torvald. Poor Torvald. He got a beating, but he's okay. He'll be alright. You're going to grab Fate of Buna there. It's quite a nice spell to use. Okay. And then Engrim Fang. The Fang in the Night. You're our little defensive force. But do we...
Battle time is feeding time.
Maybe get the Chariot in this army. To be honest, I'm fairly happy with this force. We've got a lot of nice trolls, a good sort of like front line. Maybe we should grab you. You can have them. How about that? And we got some Marauder Champions in that force as well. We're still losing a little bit of money, but it's not too bad. I'm okay with that. So that should be fine. We lost some buildings here, so let's rebuild. Let's get a first stash in Longship Graveyard and a Ruinous Altar in Ice Drake Fjord, I think. Could upgrade that? No, we'll leave that for the moment, I think. Yeah. Okay, so next we're going after the Bjornlings, I think. We'll keep an eye on the Kislev with Kaj. Just see if we can find out what they're doing. Okay, so we've got the Axemaker's Stone. Good. we get the butcher's captives? Give a captive a sword and he becomes an expendable sparring partner. See? That's recycling, that is. That's good. That's going to give us melee and defense and attack. Okay, Kaz, you want to come down here? Just, if we can see where the Kislev's armies are, we'll know if they're going to be an immediate threat or not. I think one more turn in Ice Drake Fjord is probably going to be a good idea. Oh, they are recruiting though. I mean, Torvald probably won't get in battle. Mind you, I didn't think he was going to get in battle last time, and he did. Little scallywag. He's always trying to get into the fight. Okay, let's go up here. You're still gonna get replenishment there. Do I get rid of you and maybe get like the Miststalkers? I would quite like the Soul Crusher, but he's 534 a turn. That's quite expensive. No, I'll hold there for the moment. Yeah. Gonna hold there for just this turn and then move on. Let's grab the Plunder Hall. It's going to give growth, research rate and upkeep, a place to stockpile the trinkets and jewels and treasures pillaged from those now either enslaved or dead. Yeah, that'll do it. Right, Leaf Golden, yeah, you're dead, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Very, very dead. Rare metal. Yeah, okay, so we've had this one before, so do we want the speed reduction or the armour? Armour, I think. Okay. There's Leaf. He's marched, he's unprotected, let's get him. Yeah, we're declaring war. You're going to run away, aren't you? You little... But we still managed to catch him. I mean, he is another chieftain. Let's give him the honour of fighting him in a battle. So fighting Leaf here, of the whatever the hell they are called. Tribe, the Yellow Tribe, that's the one, that's them. I mean, there should be an easy battle. There are a lot of skin wolves though, and some Norscan ice hounds. There they are. They're going to try and sneak past. We've got our trolls and marauders, of course, lined up. There's Torvald in the back, recovering from being beaten around the head by Wulfrik. These ice wolves think they're going to get the best of our skin wolves, but that's just not the case, because here they come, and yeah, they're, well, I mean, just watch the ice wolves' health. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You should run. You should run away, guys. I would. So the skin wolves have basically just melted a unit of ice wolves. Ha! Melted. That was pretty brutal. That was pretty brutal. So there's our main line there. So the enemy does have some normal trolls, some ice trolls there. They've got 2 werekin, and of course Leaf himself, he's there. Marauders, berserkers are charging across the open ground, and they'll be charging straight into the loving embrace of the javelins. There we go, the main engagement going on there. Over here we've got some enemy skin wolves have engaged our skin wolves. This unit of ice wolves has charged the rear of this berserker unit, managed to flank us, but we're casting Fate of Buna on them, so that's going to severely weaken them and also drain their health very, very quickly. Enemy skin wolves have engaged a unit of ice trolls here, and they are making, well, I mean, our ice trolls are not happy about that. Who can blame them? Especially because there's a bunch of marauders just stood over there doing absolutely nothing. You lazy gits, come on, get in here. It's okay, the frostworms come to help, thank goodness. Thank goodness, and now the skin wolves realise the tables have changed. The ice wolves have got their friends on board. And in fact, the entire enemy army is now broken. the werekin who had engaged are now running away. There they go. Ooh. That Jesus, guys, overkill much? Holy crap! So this should let us get the Vanna Heimlings on side. The Kashler. Let's yeah, we'll probably sacrifice as well. Do we get anything else? Is that it? That's it. Never mind. Sacrifice the captives, and Torvald is a feater of Nurgling, of Nurgle even. He carries the stink of the plague god. That is, I mean, sure. Maybe Washmore. Oh, and we got a banner of the Black-Ironed Reavers. Mortkin's personal war herd were ravagers without peer. The glory of the many savage achievements is soaked into the ancient tattered canvas. So they're going to make him immune to psychology. Give them +5 armor and +5 melee defense. That's pretty nice. Nice banner. Good stuff. And Ralph has got a skill point there. Let's put that in Vicious Assault. And of course the army was destroyed because we chased it. Darn. But never mind.
I've been looking forward to this. Prepare to be ripped to shreds.
Well, or not, eh? And yeah, and give us all your money. Thank you. Excellent. Okay, so now we have what remains of Norsca under our control. Excellent stuff. There we go. And now we can concentrate on Kislev. Okay, so they've got an army recruiting down there. Stefan Erskoy? There we go. That guy. Do we... We should probably recruit an army to start replenishing the settlements. We could get one to retake Doom Keep, but the Vanheim Mountains here is looking pretty good. It's not too bad. Let's grab a Slavers camp there, and see, Source of Iron isn't particularly interesting. I mean, ±5 construction. Construction doesn't really cost that much anyway. Let's grab a loot pile instead. Let's do that. Yeah. Do we grab Doomkeep along the way? Maybe. Maybe we should. I kind of feel like leaving maybe Engrim here is a good idea, because he can then, if Kislev come down this way, he can at least like perform some sort of defense against them, rather than us just losing the settlement. I haven't seen any Kislev armies yet, just that one there, so we might be okay. Maybe. I don't think I'm going to go up to the Greater Tribal Stronghold just yet. I'm going to yeah, I think I'm going to grab Doomkeep along the way, then bring Throgg over to the Mountains of Hell to recruit some Fimir Bale Fiends, because that will give them the rank up, and then potentially we'll look at grabbing Silent Encampment, Bay of Blades and Tower of Karak, and then it's just okay, so we've got the Graining Moot. Where's that? Oh, there. Okay, yeah. So then we can maybe look at grabbing the few settlements that are currently in ruins. Seems like a plan. Okay, oh no, Bestial Servants. Your warriors can be even more effective when mounted on the back of a beast. They will charge enemy with greater ferocity and cut deep into their lines, but should they break in wild horses or gain the obedience of a wolf pack? So Wolf Obedience is going to give us plus melee attack for Skin Wolf, Norscan Ice Wolf and Warhound units, but it's going to increase the cost of recruitment. Or charge bonus for cavalry. Well, we don't have any cavalry units, so Wolf Obedience. The ferocious beasts have the power to tear apart your enemies. Indeed, they do. Okay, Throgg, you want to come over here? We'll grab Doomkeep next turn. How's Obedience looking? It's looking okay. Good stuff. Cash, can you just... Okay, there doesn't seem to be any Kislev armies ranging around.
Not likely.
There's Stefan there. But He's not pushed out. Kislev. Looks like their declaration of war was nothing but fancy talk from fancy people. So let's grab the Beast Tanner at Longship Graveyard. Just boost up our income a little bit. Because anything that does that is a good thing. Rune Assault we don't really need right now. We'll just hold off for the moment while Throgg retakes some of these settlements, I think. Jagged Horde tribe has been obliterated. Well, yeah. And let's colonise that. Again, we've got control of the entire province now. Good stuff. Let's upgrade to as well. Let's rebuild the warrior gathering there. That's good stuff. And we can actually see all the way down to Corone and Marienburg now. So it looks like looks like there's a lot of chaos corruption at Carroburg. Eelheart has been taken by Bretonia. Interesting. So, is Bretonia at war with anyone? They are actually trading with the Empire, so I'm not quite sure how that happened, but, you know, whatever. The Empire's never been a particularly strong faction. They have tried to boost it back up by giving it the entire province at the start of the game. Not sure it's helped as much as it maybe could have. To be honest, I think the Empire should really have a sort of mechanic like Bretonia does to allow it to confederate more easily with the Empire factions, because currently it's the Empire. The Empire is just lots of different factions, and I guess that's kind of true to the lore. But it would be nice to fight a unified force, maybe. Just my thoughts there. Okay, so we've got Doomkeep back, good, and Kislev don't seem to be up to much. Anything down there? No, nothing at all. Fair enough, good. That gives us time to go and retake all of these settlements. Excellent. Good stuff. Well, but that's going to have to wait, I think. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.